Hey, you made it. I'm glad you're here. I know your thoughts have been loud again. I know your chest has been tight. I know there's a part of you that still keeps wondering, where did I go? Why do I feel so far from myself? Will I ever feel like me again? You're not the only one, I promise you that. And no, you're not broken. You're just disconnected, a little lost, and a little too used to pretending everything's fine. But that version of you, the one who felt calm, the one who didn't always overthink or brace or carry the whole world on their back, that's not gone. That's just waiting for you in a place where you once felt safe. So come with me. We are going for a walk, somewhere the noise can't follow, somewhere the forest still remembers you. You don't need anything for this, not shoes, not courage, not the energy you don't have. Just bring yourself as you are, exhausted, quiet, honest, and maybe just a little bit open to feeling something softer than stress, something warmer than numbness, something slower than worry. The path is right here. It begins at the edge of a quiet wood, where the sun is low in the sky, and the trees look like tall, gentle guardians. Their leaves catch the grass of the setting light, and everything shimmers a little, like a dream you forgot to had. You step onto the trail, and the earth beneath your feet feels steady, not harsh, not cold, just real. The air smells like pine and rain and memory. You walk slowly, each step a small turn to something you forgot you needed. There is no destination here, no pressure to arrive. No one's asking for anything, just you moving through a space that expects nothing from you but presence. As you walk, you begin to notice things. The hush of the wind through the branches, the birds calling to each other, the soft rustle of something small in the undergrowth, and suddenly you remember. This is what it feels like when you're not performing, not rushing, not explaining, just being. You used to love this kind of quiet before life got loud, before everything became something to analyze, to fix, to figure out. Back when your word was louder than your worry. Back when you let yourself pause without guilt. The forest remember that version of you, even if you don't. You come to a clearing now. It's quiet here. Still, there is a log beside a patch of soft moss, and I motion for you to sit. No words, just an invitation. You sit, and for the first time in a long while, you exhale without realizing it. I sit beside you, not as a teacher, not as someone who needs you to heal right away, just as someone who knows what it's like to forget yourself and still find your way back. We don't say anything at first. The trees do the talking, and that's enough. Finally, I turn to you and say, you haven't disappeared. You're still in there, underneath the overthinking, beneath the self-doubt, behind the survival mode smiles. You're still here. And the forest, it never forgot. You close your eyes for a moment. Let the warmth of those words settle. You feel something you haven't in a while. Belonging, not to anyone else, but to yourself. You belong here, with your tired body, with your full heart, with your tender thoughts. This moment doesn't ask you to change, only to rest. The trees lean closer, the wind sings in your ear, and your breath, which has been shallow all day, finally deepens. You're not there yet. You're not asleep. You're not fully quiet inside, but you have arrived to the first step, to the soft beginning, and the forest is listening. We sit in the clearing, you and me, no timeline, no expectations, just the quiet company of the forest in the quiet company of yourself. A bird calls gently from the branches above. A breeze carries the scent of damp earth and pine. Your body, so used to being tense, begins to trust the stillness, not all at once, but slowly. You glance at me. I used to feel different, you say, like I was more alive somehow. But now I just feel foggy, like I've forgotten who I am. I nod, not because I have the answer, but because I understand the question. You haven't forgotten, I say. You've just been surviving. That's not the same as disappearing. You let that sit, like sunlight warming your shoulder, like moss against your back. It's been so long since I've felt like myself, you whisper. And every time I try to get back to that version of me, I feel like I failed. Like I lost something I will never get back. The forest hushes around you. A few leaves flutter past. A squirrel skitters up a tree, as if to remind you life moves gently here. Can I tell you something? I ask. You nod. There's no one version of you, no perfect, peaceful past self that you have to chase. You're not lost. You're becoming. Your eyes fill just a little, not in fear, but in release. You're not behind, I continue. You're healing quietly, in ways no one else can see, in ways you might not notice until one day you breathe and realize it doesn't hurt as much. Your hands are resting in your lap now, no longer clenched, no longer rehearsing what to say, just still. You don't have to go back, I whisper. You're allowed to build forward, softly, slowly, gently. You feel your eyes flutter closed for a second, then longer. You're not asleep yet, but your body is getting ready. Your breath is a little deeper, your thoughts a little less loud. The forest is holding space for you, and in this moment, you start to hold space for yourself. I want to stop trying so hard, you say softly. I just want to rest. Then let's rest, I say. Let's stop trying to fix everything just for tonight. Let's stop trying to fix everything. You lie back on the soft moss now, looking up through the trees. The light is fading, not in a scary way, but in a way that tells your body it's time to let go. The leaves above you rustle like a lullaby in a language older than words. I lie beside you, not saying much anymore, letting the forest do the speaking, letting your breath become the story. You think of all the ways you have been unkind to yourself lately, all the pressure, all the compassion, all the guilt for not being better by now. You let the guilt first go. It doesn't belong in the forest. It doesn't serve your healing. Then the pressure, the shoulds, the mental checklists. You exhale them slowly, letting them rise into the canopy like smoke, and the voice in your head, the one that's always narrating your flaws, your mistakes, your imperfections, even that voice quiets. The silence wraps around you now. It's not empty, it's full of breath, full of space, full of kindness you didn't know you needed. The forest doesn't demand that you feel better. It simply invites you to be as you are right now, without effort, without apology. And as you lie there, eyes half closed, I speak just once more. The version of you you have been looking for has been here the whole time. Not hidden, not gone, just waiting for a moment like this, when you were still enough to feel yourself again. A leaf drifts down, lands softly on your chest, like the forest giving you a nod. You are home, not because everything is perfect, but because you're allowed to rest here. The sky above the trees is deepening now. Soft twilight blues, hints of lavender. A moon beginning to rise quietly in the corner of the sky. The forest is dim, but not dark, not scary, just slow, safe. The kind of silence that doesn't feel empty. It feels full, like it's unwrapping you in something warm. You're still lying on the moss, your arms relaxed, your face soft. The tightness is gone now, or maybe it's just asleep. Either way, you are lighter. The breeze is cooler now, but not cold. Just enough to remind you that you are real, alive, here, present. Your mind may try to rest for another thought, another problem to solve, another thing to worry about. But the forest is quicker. It fills in the space, like a gentle hush over a racing heart. You are safe, I whisper. It's okay to let go now. You're not clinging anymore, not bracing, not over-explaining. You're just breathing and being exactly as you are. No improvements needed. There's nothing wrong with you, I continue. You're not behind. You're not too sensitive. You're not broken. You're becoming at a pace that honors your softness. You blink slowly, but your eyes stay closed longer this time, like your body has decided. Enough trying, let's just rest. And so it does. The trees continue whispering above. The animals tuck in for the night. The river in the distance sings a melody that only overthinkers can hear. And you, dear heart, are not thinking anymore. You're feeling, and even that is beginning to slow. I stay beside you, not needing to say much, just letting my voice into your chest like soft fabric. You have done enough, I whisper. You have held enough. You have carried enough. Now let me carry the rest for tonight. You don't resist. You don't list reasons why you should stay awake. You just let go, like a leaf drifting from a branch, not falling, just surrendering to the part of the night that says, you don't have to try right now. The moss holds your body like memory foam. The earth is your pillow. The trees are your shelter, and the stillness, that's your medicine. You haven't lost yourself, I whisper again. You have just forgotten how quiet you can be. A few more breaths, a few more heartbeats, that's all you need. You're almost there. Your mind, once tangled, is now soft. No shame, no fixing, no correcting, just be. And finally, sleep begins to gloom. Close your eyes, my love. The forest remembers you, and soon you will remember yourself again. The last thing you hear before drifting fully into sleep is my voice saying, good night. You're safe. You're whole. And you're never too far gone to come home to yourself. This is your soft landing.